All right, so NVIDIA is launching a DLSS 4 alongside its RTX 50 series GPUs, bringing significant improvements to AI-powered upscaling and frame generation. Let's jump into this now. So DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation. This is what's new, multi-frame generation. This new feature exclusive to RTX 50 series cards. So keep that in mind. I believe that they will still be having frame generation for the RTX 40 series, but that's a little bit of a disappointment, a trick there, to be honest. Generates up to 3 additional frames for every generated frame, potentially multiplying performance up to 8 times compared to native rendering. And that's what you see in some articles that have been released lately about, trickery being used, so to speak, to get higher gains from the 50 series video cards over the 40 series video cards. You can call it a trick or not. It is what it is. This is a major improvement when it comes to DLSS. If you don't use DLSS, well, like myself, it doesn't really matter here nor there. I would rather not use it because I find, until it gets very, very improved, and it is getting to a point now where the eye can't really see the difference. But until it gets to that point, I certainly won't be using it because I find it a little bit on the blurry side, and just visually things seem to be a little bit off. DLSS 4 also uses a new transformer AI model. Remember, the future is AI, similar to those used in large language models for Ray Reconstruction. So ray tracing, super resolution, and DLAA. This upgrade is not exclusive to the RTX 50 series and will benefit all RTX cards. That's great. The 20, the 30, the 40, and the 50 with improved image quality, reduced ghosting, and better detail in motion. So those are all pluses, really. So when you stack all those things together, NVIDIA is claiming that DLSS 4, if you choose to use it, that is, can enable 4K 240 frame per second ray tracing gaming on the RTX 5090 in Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide. The new frame generation model showed a 10% performance increase and used 400 megabytes less of VRAM at 4K at maximum setting. Now, DLSS 4 utilizes a new hardware feature in the RTX 50 series, such as the 5th gen tensor cores and hardware flip metering in the display engine to achieve its performance gains. Now, not all games, of course, support multi-frame generation. Around 75 games and applications actually use it right now. The NVIDIA app will also allow DLSS override features, allowing users to enable multi-frame generation on the 50 series video cards and use the latest frame generation model on the 40 series and the 50 series, and use the new tensor model for super resolution and ray reconstruction, and that will be on all RTX cards. So there's no doubt about it. DLSS is being pushed like nobody's business, and I kind of expected that first when it came out. It is good for those that have really lower performing video cards, especially, and they want to play them at super high resolutions. Of course, DLSS is a bit of a trick. As I mentioned before, it's really, scaling technologies coupled with AI now and language models and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to see this stuff sticking around. It's not going to go anywhere. My concern is this: you're going to really start degrading the core aspects of a gaming engine, and you're going to be making it looking, so wishy-washy and so blurry that, well, it really doesn't look very good. I know a lot of games I have to use reshade. Google Reshade It is a program where you can tweak the overall image quality. You can make it sharper. You can, adjust brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, all that kind of stuff. And it's a very handy tool where you can get back some of that, I don't know, like yesteryear gaming engine quality, because to be honest, some games today, even though, the gaming engines have come a long way and you have all these technologies, are better in some respects than what I am seeing currently. So, you have these massive leaps in hardware and technology, but, well, that's going to wrap up this video. And as always, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next one.